Hello, good evening, and welcome everybody. It's me, NoCo Sim Farmer, and it's time for another episode of Elk Mountain, Wyoming. I've got Uber on the line. He's AFK at the moment, but he's going to be back here shortly to get things wrapping and going. Mike, logging or mining? I think you should do logging, my man. I think you should do logging, unless you've got all the mining mods. I would do logging. That's just my personal preference. Quiet that game audio down. It's a little noisy. How was everyone's weekends, respectively? Mine was kind of uneventful and boring, which I guess is better than some major travesty or whatnot. Nice.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I would, Mike. I would do the mining. If you've done forestry before, mining will just be more fun, in my opinion.
Very true.
Like if you haven't done forestry before, well then, that could be fun. But yeah,
Mining is fun because you're like constantly improving and building on something. Forestry is like cool, but eventually it's just the exact same thing over and over and over.
Ray. Yeah, it really is. It's kind of like washing your hair. Wash, rinse, repeat. Cut, chop, repeat. Cut, chop, repeat. Oi. All right, let's see what's going on. I think I got a field that needs to be rolled. Oh no, it looks like it's been rolled. Did I get it rolled?
Thought we'd not.
You rolled it.
Yeah, I did.
You rolled it. That's right.
Yeah,
I had help.
Yep, you did.
Yeah, my perfect circle in the middle of 10 needs rolling. Because the day switched while my course play circle was going. I got that thing dialed in perfectly to do a circular pass starting from the outside going all the way to the inside. Worked out pretty slick. Right.
I need to progress in this. That's where we left off, I think.
To do what? Oh, I'm getting an echo from you.
Uh-oh. Why? I have nothing else on. Check.
Double check in-game chat. It shows you active. I don't remember what that key is. I gotta look for mine.
Let's Google it. Google doesn't help at all. How about now?
Double. It's a perfect double. It doesn't like continue on like an audio artifact. It's exactly double.
What about now?
Still,
I just turned off the voice in the game.
it's still there.
The fuck? I have no streaming open, only the game.
Coming over your mic is getting doubled even clearer. That's weird.
Yeah, I've changed nothing and I have even less open, so I'm not sure why that would be. Is it coming through one of your many audio feeds? Check. 1 2 1 2. Hello.
It's still coming through. Let me try something. How about now? Try now.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Still there.
Fuck. What?
Discord.
I'm gonna turn on my headphones and see if that makes any difference. Thank God. Shut your goddamn mouth, woman. What? Can you hear me now?
Still duplicating.
Still okay. That's definitely in your end then. So I just turned my mic on, headset only on.
Nothing's changed on my end.
Samesies.
Up now. So it's coming through the Discord, going out to the stream. Why? Keep speaking.
Yeah, sound test on my end. I'm only got one voice coming through.
So now I think Discord was feeding back through OBS. Mike and MK, are you hearing Uber's audio being duplicated, or is it just coming through as a single source now? Let me know. All right.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout.
Oh, you're short. I did some crazy landscaping work over where the silage. I turned on Terrafarm and got the little skid loader. You should see how smooth it is over here, man. It turned out really good.
On the way, I started a second single player game. I'm doing silage, and I'm having the exact same silage storage issue.
Bunkers.
Yep.
I wonder if we need to get a modded bunker. A modded bunker.
Maybe.
There was a guy that I connected with on. He subscribed to the channel, and he messaged me and said that he's got a mod coming out that's a silage mod, but it looks like a traditional bunker, but it's a production. You go and you dump stuff into it, just like the silage, the fermenting silo. You dump it into it, and then it shows a full bunker, and then it just processes it automatically.
Oh, that's pretty slick.
Yeah, but it hasn't been released yet, and now I don't think it's going to be released.
Yeah, with the new game coming out.
Yeah, I don't think they're releasing any new mods after the 31st. I don't think anything new's come out since then. Does anybody out there know differently on mods? Holy cats.
Barn has a super creepy basement.
I know, isn't that cool? That's where we're gonna put the bodies. When it becomes serial killer simulator. We'll observe for a little bit. There you go. That was hilarious. You were just like running and I'm not gonna lie.
Didn't even hear it.
And up a lung.
So what are we doing here?
I'm building.
You feel the need, you can bump it up to the next month so I can do something.
Yeah, we can't hang on. Or you could just log in as admin and do it yourself.
It is so much extra work.
Yeah. Good golly. You know, place the object in free mode anyway. I don't care. Need the next month?
Yep.
Yeah, that is where we're going to hide it. So here, I'll show you what we're talking about. Uber was talking about my creepy basement here in... It's this corner right here has got a very Blair Witch feel to it. Standing in the corner. You should come in. Oh, yeah, there you go. Come take a... You should come take a screenshot, Dan. It'd be Blair Witch in the corner. We should have done this last week for Halloween.
Standing facing the corner. Creep.
Yeah. All right.
Where the hell am I? I'm lost. There we go.
Flashlight turned off. It should look creepier.
Fun story. How do you take a screenshot of this game?
F12 usually.
God, that is creepy.
All right, go stand in the corner. I want to see what it looks like. Oh, it's still lit on that corner though. That kind of stinks. Hang on.
Go over here.
Yeah.
In the basement.
Just go click a door. It should open up.
There we go.
Game 2. Yeah, that was our... Go. Still live. I guess that'd be a good thing to check. That's good. I'm in.
Welcome back.
Oh, I'm upstairs now. That's crazy. All right.
Yeah, but
Damn it.
even before you crashed, your audio was like your bad cell phone connection. You're like fading in and out.
Yeah, we had those back in my day too, but not even better.
What in the hell? Okay, never mind.
MK's lagging too. So is everybody's lagging. It could be my stream.
I am not lagging.
I'm not. I mean, my connection speeds, I'm 925 down and 924 up.
That's plenty
So
good.
it really shouldn't be that.
Him too
Could have
good.
just been. Try this again. Harumph.
Yeah. I'll just put a cardigan with the bad lifestyle.
Like the best nights to play are Monday and Thursday. For once we get the 2 maps for 25 coming out.
This is literally my only scheduled event any weeknight, so I don't care.
How do you
Just need to figure out. I was hoping Jace might be able to join tonight, but we could talk about what map do we want to do first, because the first map would be Thursday for a multiplayer, I think, unless we fire it up next Tuesday. If I get the game delivered, and because I've got a physical copy coming, and I can get the server set up quickly enough.
I realize Asian map's new, but technically so is Riverbend.
It's true, and we'll know what we're doing. So we'll start that one first, and then so we'll do Riverbend on Thursdays, and then Hutan Pantai on Mondays. Go back and forth.
Do you get a digital key for the game as well, or do you literally?
I don't know. That was ridiculous. There was some weird artifacting on the map showing that there's cotton, but there is no cotton. Field the first time.
Yeah, I have a right here, the lights have.
At 123% yield on this potato field right now.
If you're stable now, we need to go to a whole new month, not just day.
We're in June now.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
Yep. We just got there. It's way late at night.
I was cutting down bushes, so I didn't even notice.
2 day cycles. Turn on. Yes.
Got a VPN?
Why are you?
No.
I cannot play this game with my VPN on, which is weird.
That
It
almost makes me
refuses.
sound like a bad cable. It said that the cable wasn't connected, and now it's connected.
Yeah, it's a bad
And I did
connection.
nothing.
Try to push the ends in a little bit, wiggle them around.
Yeah, I farmed him for a while.
Oh god, this powerful medium tractor feels so nice. My single player game, I'm using only old stuff.
Yeah. Fifth time's a charm, right?
You were choppy there.
That fifth time's a charm.
Here you go.
Potatoes. I've got potatoes. I've also got wheat.
I have this horrible habit that, I drive with my WASD. I always rest my other, like, left and right fingers, like, on the keys, and sometimes they get heavy and they press too hard, and I'll suddenly veer sharply off the roadway into a fence.
That's fun. Just buy the wheel, man. Your life will be so much easier.
I was literally looking at wheels last night, so it's close.
I would go if I was going to do it. I would go with unless you're going to go like all out, I would go with the Thrustmasters.
You like those?
Well, they've got that mount that there's fits that turns it into more of a
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
up,
Like yeah.
pointing up wheel versus a car wheel, which I think would be a lot better.
Big truck steering wheel.
Yep, exactly. So hopefully I can stay connected.
I asked in my company, but
I have to lease. You don't have a combine, do you?
No, I have to lease one. So I have to harvest canola next month. Oh, you've done olives, right?
Have
Do they tell you when you have to mulch them? Like, does it pop with like needs mulching? Do you
so.
recall?
I think it does.
I guess I'll find out.
Harvester. Yeah, I don't remember if it does or not. I've only done them like once, and that was on Elm Creek when I first started playing the game.
Sure.
See.
Yeah.
You still
Oh, okay.
manhandling things, MK? And I did know, Mike, that you could flip those loader buckets upside down on the ground. Combinations. I need.
It was true, but then everybody else is like,
What's that about
we're
water
at the
buckets?
same time.
If that you drop them, they can land upside down on the ground. And it's harder to release that sucker.
Where's the fucking repair point at the sale area? Ah,
It flipped while it was attached. I've never seen that happen. I've seen entire gigantic excavators fly through the air upside down, but I've never seen a bucket flip like that. True story. There's my.
So to repair your vehicle at the dealer, you actually have to pull it into the garage.
That is correct.
It's cute.
I got you. I have. So what I have
Set to
left
the
is-
store.
So we're doing a regular job.
You need any help at your farm?
Not currently. No, I don't. I've got to harvest this field, and I'll set up course play, and I can run my own wagon alongside of it. So I think we're good.
Okay.
I'll try to get this done quick, and then we can speed the clock up again. I'm going to drop straw. You could grab.
Forage wagon right over there.
There's a forage wagon on the. There's a forage wagon over by the potato barn. You can take that grass and dump it in the new fermenting silo, and then take that and pick up straw after I'm done. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Normally, what I would do is I would create the job in course play and then copy it to the forward tractor pulling the forage wagon, and it would just follow behind it and clean up the straw as it went.
I have macro.
Nah.
Yeah.
I got nothing else to do, so I will manual it. Grass into silo. Where's your silo?
Over by where the bunker silo was on the south
Gotcha.
side of the house.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yep.
Looking right at the damn thing.
Beautiful straw.
Very nice. I think instead of 90 return like half a second.
Yeah. It's pretty sweet. When it gets down here to the end, we'll see how it handles these. It's pretty close to these trees. Might have to get the chainsaw out. Oh man. The new course play update is rock solid. I can't wait to see what they're going to do to add to the in-game AI.
Should be pretty good.
I think it will be.
Talking a pretty good game, like you can do a lot of stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, but then, you know, these guys will piggyback on what it already does and take it to the next level.
It is.
Chaffs. We're going to make some chaff silage. Let's activate that bad boy. Actually, you should hop in this AI worker on this thing and just watch how well it's navigating this field. It's
I
mind.
fucking cut a corner like 40 miles an hour, like perfectly.
You should hop in quick. Let me just do something real quick. I'm just gonna.
You like turned off.
It turned off. It shouldn't have turned off.
And when you got out, it turned off.
Hang on. Oh, it needs to be unloaded. That's why. I'll go get my.
Your wagon, start wagoning.
Yep, I'll start wagoneering my stuff. I'm not used to them filling up that fast. God, what a wussy horn. Find a better place to park all my tractors.
I'm so glad these modded trailers have the wider swath pickup. Like the original, you miss it by an inch, you gotta go back, it's really dumb.
Yeah, but they're really nice.
There's some fucking corners on this field. Shit.
Yeah, gotta like. Well, we couldn't use it.
What are you playing on, Mike?
How'd it go? Bro, super eats things. You know, it's the part where you go in the belt. All the microscopic level of this is actually what
Alright, 25% full. Going into the silo.
The straw. Let me see if that makes. Let me see if that production makes. It does make straw silage. Yeah, dump it right into the silo.
Okay.
Hell yeah, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I drove your semi off a cliff. Let me know what map you're playing, Mike. There you go. Keep an eye on that combine.
It's is it a bug or is the header up?
No, it's driving over to that wagon to empty.
Oh.
Self unloading. So you must be where it picked off. Nope, you can still go. Yeah,
No, yeah.
it stops up here. It just stopped when it got full and it backed up and it drove over there. It's going to unload and now it's. It
Yeah,
looks
I
like
was watching it do its thing over there.
every once in a while it'll collide with your wagon, and screw shit up.
Ooh, look at that. It's beautiful.
It'll also it'll also pick up the header too. Like if you drive it and you're pulling the header behind you, and you set up the course play, and you start it, it'll disconnect the trailer, go pick up the header, connect it, and then start the job.
Fancy.
It's pretty cool. And it's the only way you can do like large scale farming, because then you give it like 5 combines and you schedule them to work together.
Yeah.
And now
hope they
it's
incorporate that in the new game.
I don't know if they're gonna have that much or not,
They should.
but it worked. It works really well. And now he's just on his way back over there and he'll pick right up where he left off. Tiny Run.
He like takes his former path back.
Yeah. Yep. He just follows that existing track. Yeah. I don't have the patience for that, Mike. FK says he drives like an AI worker. I do too sometimes. I'm not going to lie. My boss at work, he checks out my streams from time to time, and he always gives me shit because I'm crashing into things all the time. I'm like, thanks, dude. He's back.
And there they go.
Getting it done again. Yeah, man. He's not done with his second circuit. And what he's doing right now on this corner is new to 7.5, the new version of course play. Before it would just try to make his best job of rounding the corner, and if it swung wide and screwed up your field, it screwed up your field.
Yeah. Now it
Right,
actually
or if it
backs
missed
up
something, now
and
it
aligns.
backs up and gets its. So I'm really going to be interested to see how it deals with this island. That's well, because I've got it set up to. This is the second headland. It's only doing 2 headlands, and then it's going to start going up and down the field. So it'll be interesting to see how it deals with this island over here.
No.
That headland as it goes around this next corner, and then it will start striping the field. They added a section called sharp corners, that you can configure for stuff like this, and I'm super impressed. Super impressed.
Pretty nice. I might actually have to suck it up and try to use it at some point.
Dude, I mean, it allows you to manage a farm, right? Like, because if you have to plow it, and then you have to stone it, and then you have to fert it, and then you have to lime it, then you have to plant it, then you have to roll it. You can't get anything done, especially if the field's of any size. I mean, it was like I was playing, just doing by myself. I didn't, because I didn't have the quote unquote cash for multiple like harvesters or anything, but just with a single harvester, it was taking me or a single forage harvester, it was taking me 2 hours to do one field on that Hubbard, Nebraska map.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. It was like the new Kansas map looks even better because it's just as big. It's a 16x, but it's way more flat than the Hubbard. The Hubbard map has got crazy terrain to it, and so you have to have auto leveling harvesters, otherwise it won't harvest correctly because the hill's at too much of a slope. There's a few modded harvesters in game that do the auto leveling. Now you might want to hop out because this is going to be a lot of
Back
up and
forth.
down, up and down, up and down.
There goes wait a bit.
Yeah, it's not gonna help you out. You'll go for a little bit, then you'll wait. How are we doing over here? These guys. Why my yield go down? And we were at perfect for both, and I was at 123. Oh, different soil types in the field. That's why. Okay, got it. I'm okay. I'm okay. Guys, I never heard Mike and MK. How were your weekends? I know you said you're sore, MK, so I'm assuming you were hard at work doing manual labor. Well, I set my soft ass inside.
Like clap Kevin. Yeah. Thank you. I'll stop until it comes to.
1,000 liters of chaff. That. Oh, nice. Volunteering is always good.
You don't have to wait for her to finish your speech before you get the chest done. Yeah, and I'm just not touching anything.
There's just some parts of the soil that suck. And I'm only getting 80% yield. But it's the soil. Nothing I can do about that.
You move to a better farm. Do soil mapping ahead of time. Just nerd the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Yay.
3,000 liters we're up to.
I'm always finding
Before you think you have it back up and running, MK.
Got him. Something like a chest or something and all nuts. Would be nice one.
Gold ore and copper ore. Diesel. Chips. Oh, I'm just looking at all my commodities. Got a few things here and there. Get to the point. Actually.
Sounds just like it. Not that bad. Here you go. Yes, Daddy. I know, right?
Sucks.
What happened?
I thought this was a direct drill, but I think the one that like this that I have used in the past that was a direct drill was a modded version. I was hoping to not have to plow before planting grass again.
Let's cultivate. Now the course play just like split the field in half.
It's got a plan. It looks like it's going to go take care of the. Nope, it's going to take care of this strip.
The big strip and then move over to the small one.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
I like it a lot. How much straw you got in there?
Currently 136,000.
Bad. So there, you might get 2 hundo out of this field.
Draw easily. Yeah, half the field left. You're going to get 300. No problemo.
Stay out of the menstrual blood.
I hope you didn't hear that.
That's what you get, ninja.
I think we did.
Out.
Unintelligible.
Unintelligible would be good.
That.
I dodged that. You fucker. Dodge that.
Enjoy the snack.
That's just pretty tough.
Loading up that straw. Let's turn on the production.
Yes. Just collided on the dump screen. Sticking up so far.
Oh, she'll believe
Sounds like you got a lot of work done on it already then, MK. There we go.
shit. Mommy.
Thing's a monster.
Idiota.
Get my cultivate on.
What are you cultivating?
Field that we're on right now.
Oh,
Try to
so, okay.
get as much done as possible. I figured 10x on the time is probably good.
Yeah, it should be fine. It's still early.
Day do you take your 107 exam?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Where do you have to go? Are you just going to the airport?
No, there's like a testing facility up in Fort Collins.
Okay. That's cool.
The closest airport was like down by Denver.
Oh wow! It's because a lot of airports, if they have flight instructors, they'll be able to give that exam.
Yeah, the one up here doesn't apparently. Should be fine. I took a few practice tests and passed them. I think the most confusing parts are like weather, honestly, because it is backwards from common thinking. And
It's more of being able to observe weather in the sky versus observing weather on the ground. You know what I mean? At least from the pilot's perspective.
yeah, exactly. And just like terminology you think is backwards, like high density air you'd think is lower. It's actually higher, which doesn't make any sense.
I've been here for it. I just suppose gems.
8 hours getting the job done, but barely with this big old cultivator that I've got. It's 14.3 meters
The big old.
of cultivating pleasure.
Yeah, there's even a bigger one I've used. I'd use those like giant tracked ones. Oh, that's a big boy.
This is the biggest one that we've got right now.
Oh, the other very exciting thing you have to learn for the test is sectional charts. Those, hieroglyphics, my God.
Yeah, yeah. Those I'm pretty good with. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, no.
I'm really good with them now.
Wow. That AI worker just manhandled me, collided with the cultivator, and pushed it out of the way so he could go get his work done. He ain't playing.
It's paid here.
He ain't playing. going on this bad boy. If I can borrow yours, I'll show you how to set up 2 AI workers.
Doing what?
Picking up rocks. Don't know if they will auto unload. They didn't used to. Pretty well having the AI worker run the harvester. You running straw, and then I can work on this field, getting it prepped.
Thought he was about to run me over.
It,
You're at about
Back MK, were there any animals outside?
You're at about 213 now.
Is the fee for that, the 107 exam, still $150?
Yes.
That's nice.
Last 2 years.
You just have to recert.
Yeah, it was just like a recertification test.
I think that used to be the case when I first started looking into it years ago.
Maybe it's just a refresher.
Yeah, like a make sure you caught up on any of the new.
Yeah, anything they threw in. There's a lot of crap they need to change. There's stuff in there that like does not even apply to drones whatsoever. You have to learn and get tested on. Like not even like aeronautical. It's like purely doesn't exist. Or it's for strictly actual airplanes.
Some of it's just so you know what you're up in the air with.
Well, there's very specific stuff like maintenance plans for drones.
Yeah.
And all this crap that like nobody, absolutely nobody does. 0%.
But here's the thing, though. If the reason why that's important is that, let's say you're doing an operation and something malfunctions on your drone and it falls out of the sky and it hits somebody and kills them, by having a maintenance plan, it helps limit your liability in those situations. That's how it was explained to me way back in the day.
Yeah, I totally see that.
And I mean, and it can be something as simple from what I've seen from, because there used to be some drone management apps early on. They're now super expensive because they went all enterprise level and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's like before every flight, check the propellers for cracks. You know, make sure everything works. It's just a quick pre-flight that, in most cases, like, and then after every so many hours, you know, you do a refresh cycle on the batteries or whatever, and then you keep track of how many hours are on each battery, because the drone will actually keep track of that for you. But you know, you have it someplace where you can get to it easily. That way, if something bad were to ever happen, you've got all these things, because they essentially treat it just like an airplane as far as those things are concerned.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
pre-flight checklists, all that jazz. And all of that is more a cover your ass situation than anything else.
And actually, really cool. My more expensive DJI has a pre-flight checklist that it actually pops up.
See,
You can do all like the systems and connections
yep,
and how everything's working.
yep. That's exactly kind of what they're talking about. And then just having a maintenance plan, like, you know, every 40 hours of flight, you replace the propellers or some, you know, whatever the metric is, or something, so you know that when you put it up, that the birds sound. It's essentially how it was explained to me, and it was a piece of software now that I don't think exists as how it was named. Oh my God, man, that thing did a hell of a job around that island.
Yeah, I just drove up to it and drove a circle around it. It was pretty
Yep,
cool.
yep. They'll sell you yet. I mean, who knows? I mean, maybe the new AI worker will do just as well. I'm not holding my breath, but let's see how this guy does with that tree out there. I've just got a standard AI worker in this thing right now, finishing up this field.
So even like the drone test study people are like, this isn't a real thing, but here's what you're going to say on the test.
I think that's why they just include it in the licensing, is because, yeah, we told you if you don't do it well, it's on you, buddy. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. He made short order of this field. For sure.
Yeah, did very well.
Last, yep. I think we're on the last pass, too. Oh, maybe one or two more, depending on how he handles this. Totally avoids the island. Gorgeous. Oh my God, that's amazing. I'm really impressed. 7.4.0.0 did not do this good a job. This is a big revision.
Very nice pathfinding.
Play more with auto drive, because horseplay and auto drive together, holy smokes. That's how Honor and the crew was setting up multiple trucks where they would just, like, nobody was driving the trucks that were hauling the dirt and pay dirt off to the sluice box. That was all automated. They just filled the trucks, and when the truck was full, it would go make a delivery, and then it would come back and they would queue. Every once in a while, they'd have to reset the trucks because they collided with each other.
Crazy.
Yeah. I think this guy's done.
Yep, he's done.
Need to go. He's not going to empty? Oh, it's because he's not. I gotcha. Nope, now he's going to go empty. He finished the course.
Yeah,
hit the stop sign.
I just saw him.
Now he's going to go.
The straw.
52,000. Probably get close to 60,000 liters of grain off this bad boy. Oh, the AI workers played nice with each other. Didn't run into each other. That was nice. Oh, geez.
You're gonna get about 230-ish straw.
You supposed to be harvesting? Is it this month or next month?
No, it's next month.
Okay.
That is why I'm over here. Uh, 240.
Nice. That's going to make a lot of silage. Come on, get me to 60,000. 59, 245. Well, poo. That was. Question becomes, do I go ahead and sell my wheat now, or do I wait until it's more profitable? Don't.
You did it.
100% didn't hear what the hell you just said.
I'm trying to decide whether I should sell my wheat. I'm just going to sell it because I don't have a place to store it, nor do I want to invest in a place to store it.
Yeah.
44 grand, not bad. Not great either, but
It's paranoid. When you look on your buff bar,
jerk offs.
Nice little accident.
Crashed into me. Yeah, man. I had the right of way. Or the wrong of way. Regardless, I had it.
Bush.
5. And is that currently really carrots?
Oh, my turn.
It is. There's no way I'm going to harvest carrots off that field. Not a chance.
Get a super harvester.
Maybe. Oh, that sucks.
Did you just buy another field?
No. I'm getting something else for grass, but I think I'll just flip this one to grass after the potatoes.
Oh, yeah. There's so many potatoes.
gonna let him trample the hunting dog. Dog's being let out and it's coming to your property. I mean, you got a right to protect those goats.
Alright, I'm ready. Move ahead. What else you gotta do?
Stones.
Are you gonna replant that field this month yet?
No, but if I don't get the stones out of it this month, I won't get the stones out of it. That's how it works.
I'll come help you. Alright, already have a stone picker.
Blasted you. Right.
Got dark real quick.
40 speed now.
No. You know how to stop it. Just gotta look. No, it's still there. Did she drop them?
So
You guys come this way. Ninja, come back. It's got that. Go down this way. Yeah, but there's Ori down here and a name down here. Sorry. And how did
you
you know?
putting a headland together around that?
Yes.
Okay. started.
That's different. That's different.
Almost
That's
one
another
lap
thing.
around.
You just have to guess.
That's because you can't. It didn't leave like a good trail. Like it didn't change the ground enough, so you can't tell where the hell I was already.
You only have to look and see where the rocks aren't.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be not precise here.
Right. As long as I'm following you, I can pretty much tell where your track is. I can see it from that outer wheel. I should say inner wheel, I guess.
Yeah, I can kind of tell where I was last time.
Oh, my bad. Unlike clear would be bisexual, and I would check out my needs. How about now?
There you go. Take away some of that cover for them. Yeah. Standard mower? Do you have a bigger mower like a brush hog or something?
Everything is 7% full.
33. Then you've got a whole another path on me.
Do a whoopty turn.
What do you want to talk about? Let your kid talk to us. We won't interrupt his mind.
This whole little section over here is kind of
Oh, wow.
done. Just gonna clean these edges up here.
Come here, I'm gonna teach your kid how to make the margarita.
Got that little spot that I missed, right?
Yep, just picked it up.
Just gonna quick clean up this whole corner. Should be pretty good.
Beautiful. And I think we're good up to where I am right now.
It's gonna go straight there, or are you gonna follow the curve?
I'm gonna do the curve again.
Yep.
I can sort of see a pathway around.
Yep. Using the old cam, it's a little bit easier to tell.
Yeah.
Get her done. 72 inch, 6 feet. What brand, may I ask?
I'm gonna cut around the tree.
Six-foot wide mower. I asked the brand name because my brother-in-law used to have one called a Dixie Chopper. And it's, I don't remember how many horsepower it was. It's quite a bit. But this company's claim to fame is that the Dixie Chopper will mow a football field in under 10 minutes. So you're doing like 15 miles an hour on your mower, which is sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
Like harvesting beets at 90 miles an hour.
What's wrong with that? Slicing the field long ways.
I'm gonna have to go dump in a second here.
8-inch deck for 20 grand for a mower. What's that? That's 9 feet, right? 108? Yeah, 9.
Fucking nailed that.
It's kind of crazy. It may be a little bumpy around that concrete pad. I got to do some more landscaping work over there on that thing, so just careful driving up to it. Flip you over. All right. Shoot.
What's left? Anything?
Oh, yeah. Not much, though.
I'm gonna follow you and then
I thought you were going to be right there, so we got to kind of do a skip row. Although, this might be it. This might be the last run. Is there anything to the right of you?
Yeah, touch. I do want to clean up pass. Yeah, actually, I'll turn around. Oh, never mind. There's a few spots here. One pass back down will do it.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right. I will go dump.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh God, gotta do it in 30 seconds before the day changes.
TK works more like.
And got it.
Yeah. I got him. I stopped the clock. I mean,
Because we don't have.
oops.
Don't touch. Why you touch them? They won't hurt you. You help them. Like we're free.
There we go. World class field de-rocking.
Pretty well.
This green mower you bought, leased, whatever.
Yeah.
Does that do swathing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Take it. I bought it. I own it, so take it.
Even for
If
my
you need
other
it.
game too, I didn't like say in the description what it does, and I wanted a swathing one.
Oh yeah, the Samas does.
As much as I like windrowing. Skip a step if I can.
Creeps. Does not make the $40 thing in YouTube. When I have that like dark colored green on it.
Okay. Hop another day. Yep.
That's what
Can I do something?
just see me talking to.
And add another crash. Lame sauce. Here we go.
No, it's bloody. Hey, watch your tail.
It's just not working the way I want it to.
Are you doing it wrong?
I think there's a. I've got to switch the. This is a seeder that does fertilizer and seed. It's not what I want it to do.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've used those. They're great.
I made it.
Borrowing the sell point.
Roger.
That.
I too am going to steal the sell point.
Field's got weeds in it now.
Oh, hell.
Should be able to plant right over them, though. Shifting course play course here. Oh, I see what it's doing. So it's doing this. I set this course play up and wasn't paying attention. When I set it to start at the center. So it's doing the center portion of the field, and it's going to come out and clean up with the headland at the end.
Interesting.
Very. But I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? If it gets it done, it gets it done.
Darn good.
He's watching, and he said has been commenting on the stream, but they're not popping up for some reason. Let me check something real quick, Jace.
Straight to spam.
It's the I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. I saw your post there, Mike. So according to course play, it's going to take 32 minutes to finish this field, seeding it. Pretty good. After this next batch of potatoes is done, I'm just going to go all grass. Depending on how much grass I get off the fields, because 240,000 liters of straw was pretty stout as well.
Grass is a money-making business, I tell you.
It's fermenting silo, man. I can do grass silage, hay silage, chaff silage, straw silage. Yeah, I've already got 230,000 liters of silage. And then if I want, I can turn that into digestate, which is even worth more than silage, I believe.
I never did.
No, I took it.
I've never even tried like the hoses and pumps pack or any of that stuff.
I've done some of it. It's a lot more involved. You got to be careful you don't pull your hoses apart. You got to make sure you have enough length. But it's pretty fun. I mean, it's a whole different set of work.
I might make a map for that just for fun. Does 2025 come with like pumps and hoses and stuff?
Assuming that it's going to have everything that 2022 had and then some, it would seem silly not to, but I guess I don't know that for sure. Does anybody else know? The reason why you would be like out or anything, Jace, but close to the end of the evening. I don't know if I'm going to let that thing. I might let this finish up off stream or just let the worker stream all by himself till he's done. I am going to take a quick break and be right back. Back. Countdown timer didn't start when I walked away. That's funny.
Put me in your menstrual blood.
It's crazy watching these guys work.
I was dodging.
Nice. Which way it's going to go now? Is he going to turn to the right or the left? The left. How big is the largest mower in the world, Mike? I do want to know.
It's actually an interesting question.
I haven't even. It's usually
I have to find a YouTube video of it.
20 inches and 70 grand. So a 10-foot wide mower. Is that a freestanding mower, like a ride-on mower, or self-propelled, or is it a pull-behind turbo diesel with 17-gallon tank? Nice. This quote-unquote mower I've ever used is a 4-foot wide lawnmower and a 10-foot wide brush hog, which those things are kind of cool, man.
Remember those DR field and brush mowers?
Yep.
My cousin had one. I got to tear apart a little patch of trees with it.
Imagine a DR mower under a big deck 10 feet wide and like multiple spinning chain things. That's what a brush hog would do. Like when we had our little hobby farm in central Wisconsin when I was a kid, we had a bunch of, there were 2 fields that were there that my dad wanted to make into one field, and the strip between them was full of willow trees. And we just took the brush hog and just drove right over the trees with the tractor. The brush hog just chewed them up and spit them out. Made wood chips, basically.
Yep. I still like those forestry attachments will just eat trees.
Yeah.
I fucking dodged that U-Haul. Oh, well, I didn't dodge that.
Have you seen the Klaas tree shredder?
No.
Maybe.
Basically a truck. It's basically like a forage harvester for trees. Let me find it
Maybe
quick.
I haven't. Look that up. Every so
Category.
often on TikTok, you'll get a guy live streaming and he's tree harvesting. Pretty fun to watch.
Cool. Really cool, Mike.
Yours are cool.
Forestry at the individual level is pretty awesome. Like being a good steward of the forest. That's what he was talking about. You know, it's going to be the last flipping tab on Mod Hub that I go to. There it is. The Class Zarian Wood Crusher.
Throw up a link.
For other people to see. Send you one that you can actually. Cool. Yeah, I work he's doing. Look at that. God, it's like a boss.
I don't know, where'd you link it?
See.
So you just like roll up to a tree and it just shreds it. I kind of want that. I don't do wood chipping just because it's such a pain in the butt.
That's the way to do it. Either that or you get the heat place. You put the wood in it, it turns it into heat. Biomass heating plant. That's what it's called.
Yep.
I'm membered.
Like the idea of using a hydraulic arm to move logs is fun, but without depth perception, it's super annoying.
It's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Yeah, you got to just get those CSZ front loader attachments. Get the one with the straps and just boom. It was so fast. I mean, is it realistic? No, but
Realism. It's not
like,
realistic in this game because you don't have. It's just not the same.
right. Well, and on a competition server,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, you kind of got to have some speed in there. That's where I first saw him doing that. And I'm like, well, that makes sense, actually. See how this guy does the, whoa, that's a crazy little, oh, you're not going to make that. How do you think you're going to go up there and do that? It did a good job harvesting around the island, but it's doing a crap job planting around the island. It's trying to go through it. It's a no bueno situation in my book.
That's interesting that it would work so well for one vehicle, but not for another.
On my Elise mansion.
After I finish mowing this, I'm probably gonna bail for the night.
Start with kindling.
I love this mower.
Did you grab that Samaz that I had?
Yep.
Nice.
Bought my own.
Got it. Yeah, it works really well. It's got a nice width, and you can discharge it wherever you want.
Yep.
Does that back mower have the hitch attachment on it? Does that one have a hitch attachment?
It doesn't look like it. You're thinking
I
of
thought
like,
there was a mower that had a hitch attachment on the back, and then you could connect either a forage wagon or a...
yeah, we were. No, it was the ultra wide like swathing tool that also could have a trailer behind it. We were using that on Salonka.
But there's some others too. Like there's a seeder that you can put a hitch on the back, so you can pull a roller behind it, so you seed and roll at the same time.
That's like,
Yeah. Case IH Early Rise Planter Series has a configurable hitch on the back, and you can do that with it. One of the reasons why I'm a case man. Yeah, when I was running my big farms on like Green Valley, Nebraska and UMRV, I would run a 24-meter wide planter with a 24-meter wide roller behind it, and 2-in-1.
oh yeah.
Yeah, train of 16 trailers. What are you pulling that train of 16 trailers with, Mike? I thought Farmer Cop did a video where he did like 100 trailers connected or some crazy shit like that. Don't remember exactly, but it was kind of nuts. Nice. That's what this is. That my AI worker's driving right now. As I literally twiddle my thumbs. Twiddling, twiddling. You know what they say, twiddling's better than diddling.
Aches.
Safer.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna roll out.
Glad you enjoyed using the mower and you found it a worthy piece of equipment. What do I got left on this guy? I got 15 minutes left here. I think I might just...
I got a bunch more to do next time. I gotta harvest a whole canola field and collect grass.
Let's talk about that. So, are we gonna switch? So next Monday will be the last
Oh yeah.
Farm Sim 22 stream before Farm Sim 25 comes out. I'm not necessarily married to staying on this map unless we really want to stick to it for the mining opportunities, but based upon what I saw in Out of Ore this weekend, if I'm going to mine, I think I'd rather focus some mining right there.
Yeah,
like on a different night.
I like Out of Ore way better for mining, so I'm whatever in, I don't care. I'm not like married.
I don't mind mining on Farming Simulator, and I think it's still fun to do. Terrafarm is totally cool. The landscaping, now that I'm getting better with that in Terrafarm, is pretty fun. But that just because we can terrafarm and not mine.
Yeah,
like I've seen guys that've been like, we're going to build a pond for this person. And that's the job. You build a pond, right? And you go in and you terrafarm out the pond and yada yada yada. But I'm thinking like maybe next Monday is kind of our last Elk Mountain stream, because then next Tuesday, as long as I've got the game, it'll be doing Riverbend Springs next Tuesday. Oh yeah, man, that's what the hitch on the planter's for. Yeah, put a roller behind it. Change your life. especially on those giant fields, Mike. It'll change your freaking life. You'll be like, oh my God, how did I do this for so long without that? Yeah. When I figured out I could do that, I thought I was like the greatest thing since sliced bread. I'm like, look at that. I didn't come up with it on my own though. That was all Driver 53. Driver 53 is the king of like figuring out how to fast do something, like take the 200,000 liter stowable, lizard container that you can do, and then put it on something that sits behind your tractor on an arm, and put the forage harvester up front, and you got a 200,000 liter forage harvester for no money at all, kind of stuff. And he was showing me, he did some field where he had like 2 things or maybe even 3 things connected together. He was mowing. That's what it was. He was mowing. Had the Corona mower with a hitch mod on it, with a hitch on the back, and then behind that he had a windrower. Or no, it was already windrow. Behind that he had a baler, and behind the baler he had a wrapper.
Efficiency.
Yep. So just mow, bale, wrap, done. Mow, bale, wrap, done. Mow, bale, wrap, done is how it went. It worked really well. The only problem is that when you get 2 pieces of equipment behind something, AI assistants don't do well, because when they back up, they're only expecting 1 thing to be behind them, not 2.
Well, trying to back up 2 things is freaking impossible anyway.
I watched some FedEx and UPS drivers do it like bosses. I watched a FedEx dude back up a triple tandem. Yeah, my mind was blown.
It doesn't seem physically possible.
Yep. He did it. I don't know if the trailers had articulated wheels that were linked, maybe somehow. I don't know, but he backed it up. But he didn't back it up across the football field. I mean, he like pulled in, got straight, and backed up into position. But then
I wonder if you can like straighten out and like lock those other hitches in place. Some sort of hydraulic.
you can in this game if you hit P. I've got a mod that if you've got a dolly trestle on a wagon or something where the front wheels turn on you,
Yeah.
you hit the P key and it'll lock it out.
Yeah, I think those actually exist.
Oh, they do. They do.
All right, let's figure out this thing later. I'm gonna bounce.
Bye, man. Have a good one.
Right. See it.
Bye. Thing's done a pretty good job. How much time we got left? 10 minutes. Just 2.5 hours, but then with my drops, getting kicked off the server, that was fun. Impressed with how well it's handled this field. The island it completely butchered, but Stylage when we're done. Really dumb idea to get rid of that harvester. This thing. I'm going to go ahead and let this AI worker finish up the job. I'm going to let everybody go for the rest of the night because I've got things I need to get done. Thank you very much, Mike and MK, for tuning in. Appreciate you. Uber, as always, for joining me on the stream. Aminegs, thanks for dropping in on the Discord chat. Yeah, pretty cool. And thank you, everybody else who tuned in on the vertical that I missed. Sorry that didn't stay up and running tonight, but we'll make it happen. It's going to get almost all. Didn't do. Are you folks seeing this? I'm not going to lie. That is the most impressive piece of horseplay work I've ever seen. That harvester went outside of the field boundary and came back in at the only spot that was accessible. That's pretty damn cool. I'm not going to lie. That's impressive. That is pretty darned impressive. Pretty darned impressive. All right. Well, that is going to do it for me tonight. I'm going to let this worker finish his job. And I'll be back tomorrow night. I think Uber and I are going to do possibly another stream for Out of Ore and kick something off there. If not, I might fill in with some more single player farm sim on my other maps to wrap up. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'll catch you later. Peace. I'm out of here.